And we're back. We've got a lot of information. So we're gonna focus our mind on the things that matter. So looking at that guy, he has glasses. He can't see well. Myopic, I checked it out before in the other episode, and it was sort of everything is blurry. But he has glasses, so that's not really much of an issue. In a sense of making, I guess, like he can see near but maybe not far, but he can see sort of blurry images. So we'll see. Let me check my brain. Not too much here, but there's just so much stuff that's going around, or so much stuff that's sort of planted around this entire thing. So let's look at it. Deadly plants stolen and poisoning. The killers may be those who stole the exotic plants, including the deadly species from the last exhibition at Kew Gardens. Could be. They're both still here. Albert's humiliation, Hamish's anger, Miss White's family, White's studies, White's expulsion. Montague Dunn wanted to fire Miss White. So where was... White and Dunn. Which one? Senior. The money that Montague Dunn regularly gave Miss White far exceeded the needs of a student. These haven't... I don't want to... I'll click it, but it's not... Oh, fuck. Deselect as space is one of the weirdest things. Usually you deselect when you click somewhere else. Montague Dunn was trapped in the Colonial Collection Room. He forced the door and died in the Water Lily greenhouse. And poisoning, I would imagine, yes. Yes. After being trapped in the Colonial Collection Room by the killer, Montague Dunn was affected by inhaling a virulent vegetal poison. Yes. Miss White's family and... Let me see now. Fucking, this UI is pissing me off sometimes. So, a deadly plant stolen. White studies, new director. I mean, White's expulsion and a new director sort of are related, maybe, because it's a possible motive. Because whoever comes next is going to hold on to White, but yeah, it's not. Oh my God, it's not something that. It's a motive, but Albert's ambition. This White's family and her expulsion. I mean, These are sort of all related in a sense, because she needed her family maybe because she was being cast out in a sense. Uh, she hadn't received the letter yet, though. The dead guy hadn't sent it, so I'm not sure what was going on between them in a sense, but Hamish's anger and, well, are these related? No, I'm like trying to sort of tie motives out, because what I'm thinking is like clues need to pop up, or the neurons or whatever. So I need to have sort of bring up motives for whatever happened. Deadly plant stolen and poisoning. I already did this, didn't I? Yeah, it's grayed out. So let me, poisoning, and then Alba's humiliation is not related to the poisoning. Miss White's expulsion is not related to the poisoning, because that's all motive related. If one isn't and the others are, it doesn't make sense really. I'll just try it. White's expulsion. So the motive is not what we're sort of looking for here. And also, if the plants were destroyed, then it means that someone in the place is guilty, really. Because the fire pit is burning and the door is there and everything, so it's like, you know, you don't get rid of evidence by burning it in someone else's yard, on someone else's yard. So White studies, White's expulsion. No, I already tried that. White and Dunn. I mean, where's the White's expulsion in this one? Yeah. Miss White and Mr. Dunn had a recent disagreement. Montague Dunn was planning to release Miss White from her position at Kew Gardens. Now that is also true, and I don't think there's any well, we'll see. Oops, wrong button. Because we don't really know what the disagreement was about, because they really had no reason to disagree unless she was trying to cut him off of the attention or something like that. So let's just look at the new director. It doesn't really fit with anything. Deadly plant stolen, poisoning, we already did that. I mean, you could take the plants and then, you know, just try to, you know, sabotage something. So you're trying to just, I don't know, do what exactly? Because the guy is already dead when the plants are stolen. It's weird. Maybe they had more of those plants around in the colonial expedition, maybe, or something. I'm not really getting anything out of this right now. Screw it. So we know some things. I think we should go visit the scene of the murder again, just briefly. I feel like something in the offices is off. Oh, and the gold thing. Let's see if we can do some experiments over here. And I'll check the evidence as well if there's something that we can... So let's look at these. So the keys... So we're missing a door, and I can't remember what the place is that we haven't visited yet. But it also could be a bug related to us opening this door and her opening the door to the other side. But we'll go look at a map, and I'll just refresh my memory of the locations and stuff like that. So director's office, cloakroom, laboratory, reserve, Palm House, Colonial Collection. We've been in all of these. She was in the seed house. Did we go to the nursery? No, we did not.
Locked.
Unlocked. So this is where they take little seeds and then they make them bigger. No, they grow them.
The seeds of plant species are stored here.
Bag, dirt. I'm not getting anything. There it is. Bust of Mr. Dunn. Where's the missing part?
I am curious if the marble that we found will fit this place. Here it is. The marble fragment that we found in the Colonial Collection Room is what they have in common. It is a bust of Montague Dunn.
Right. So, why is it here? And also, this is something I'll probably forget, so I'll write it down. The bust was behind locked door, which means that you don't. I mean, you can unlock the door. You have all night, so you can do it. But and it's also in like a compost or something, which is strange. So, and also we got the keys. He's gotten from Junior, which might hint at no involvement. He didn't need to give me the keys. No one sort of had to give me the keys. And then Deputy Director Hamish refused to give us access, and White had access, but we didn't ask her about it. All right. There they are. Is that plant in the back? Because that one is too large. The one in the front is too large to be the flower that was in the burn pit. They're all really large. That one in the back, possibly, but I don't think any of these look like the plants that were the plant that was in the fire. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There were 10 of them, and I'm only seeing... I don't know. Maybe I just can't see because the picture's not too good.
A master's degree diploma. It belongs to Martin Hamish. An award presented to Martin Hamish for Best Grower of the Year.
Nice.
A glasses case. It is empty.
So this is his office then, I would presume.
A thesis written by Martin Hamish. This area serves as Martin Hamish's office.
I wanted to see what it was about. Modern botany. Birkbeck Literary and Scientific Institution. That means nothing to me.
This poster is for an exhibition that Martin Hamish was directing, but it had nothing to do with Kew Gardens.
This unique exhibition aims to educate the public about the development of expertise in horticulture and botanical arts. Examples of transplants, adaptations in hostile lands, organized by Martin Hamish. So it is University of Oxford Botanic Garden.
This certificate belongs to Martin Hamish. He won a horticultural competition.
What was the last picture? A tulip. Interesting. And then not at all surprising.
These young plants must be delicate if they are kept in the nursery.
It would be really interesting to grow plants and stuff, but I've killed every plant that I've ever had. Some in a matter of like hours, they've already looked really fucking sad. Watson, I can't move. Oh, Jesus. Almost panicked.
Lock.
Now I would imagine the keys are gone from here. Yes, yes. Perform analysis. Chemistry flask buried under the ground at Kew Gardens. Symbol of a broken flower pot found in the backyard. So we need to go to the other place and then talk about this. The bust. So that is, I would imagine, very important evidence because one, it was in the colonial gardens or the exhibition room or area. It was left behind for some reason, and also it fits the bust, which the bust is now not, well, sort of just thrown away. So it's like, it's a strange frame in a way, like breaking a bust, putting a piece of it somewhere. There are other ways, I would imagine, to frame someone. It is one way, but it's not really intuitive.
There is a bust of Montague Dunn in the nursery.
A bust? Oh, that old thing. Further proof of that outrageous ego of his.
But why in that room in particular?
Oh, I don't know. It has always been there.
Because that place is sort of his region, area. So,
It is strange, because I recovered a fragment of the bust inside the Colonial Collection Room.
Really? Oh, well, so I am mistaken. It ought to have been removed during the cleanup. This room is so small.
Do you know who moved it?
I have no idea. Surely Mr. Dunn requested it. Do you have any more questions like this? Because fragments of rock are not my responsibility.
Evidently. Thank you, Mr. Hamish. We shall continue our investigation.
No, he mentioned the cleanup as something more of a fact. Because before he was a little bit sort of iffy about it, about the cleanup and everything, like you didn't know what it was. But now we need to, I mean, I guess we can ask,
Excuse me, but
we need to ask, I guess, her about it. But I like blaming Watson when it's my fault. But we'll ask her about it too, but I'm not sure if we can. Everyone has a motive. And even the destruction of the statue itself is not really... it's like that guy fucked over his dad and him, basically. So there's really no question... Why am I going this way? There's no question about the antagonism there.
Poor Mr. Montague Dunn. It is so awful.
Yes. So we might as well go over to the place, the Divine whatever club, and then because there's so much, but about the pots, the pottery. Let me look at the symbol on a broken flower pot found in the backyard. Right, so this was in the backyard, and this was in the fire. Okay. So that would mean that the plants were destroyed, I would imagine. Because the two sisters were in the exhibition, I would imagine. And they were destroyed, I would imagine. Could be in the colonial one as well. We'll figure it out.
If I go there, Toby will wait for me in the cab.
Toby.
This place is beautiful, Holmes. Its atmosphere is remarkably soothing.
Let us find someone who could help us.
Tai Chi. So that is the exact doorway or the gateway that I was looking at before in the colonial gardens or exhibition. Before I talk to him, I just want to walk around here. I feel like there might be some clues around here. Let's ring the bell real strong. Maybe it has the symbol that we're looking for. No. Alright, it might be somewhere else than exactly here, but I want to find it myself. Yeah, so they're seriously practicing. Why did I do that? I guess that is the thing that we're looking for? No? Alright, I'll look for it. So that's a temple. This whole place is basically a temple. Hello?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock...
I am exalting the sun. A while can you wait? From the trace of elements and moreover from the quality of the ambient geotropism it depends. Therefore, please, mind my gravitropism. Its balance. Do not disturb.
Disturbed is most definitely the word.
There. Completed is the symbiosis. Welcome you are. To introduce myself I shall. I am the Green Grand Mystic.
The Green Grand Mystic himself.
This is me. Who am I speaking to?
We are two gentlemen who are extremely interested in the vegetation philosophy that is advocated by this establishment.
Listening to you, I am.
Master Yoda. So that is... Well, it's definitely a tattoo of a dragon. Unmarried. Oh. Fingertip calluses. I've got those. So it looks like some sort of, yeah. Oh, hello.
We should like to take a look around, to immerse ourselves in the wisdom that emanates from here.
It is a school of anastomosis, the divine scholastic syndicate for vegetation veneration and meditation. You may say, the divine syndicate, glory to the eukaryotic. Only true devotees, those whose hearts are ready to spermatophize in sharing of knowledge, are permitted to physically enter our vegetable kingdom and its wisdom. And to be permitted, you must earn it. Yes.
We visited Kew Gardens, and we found your symbols on their flower pots.
Coincidence, I am thinking. They would scavenge our refuse. It would not surprise me.
It was merely an observation.
I'm not ready yet.
Well, we will leave you to your meditation.
So definitely, he's trying to hide the connection to hiding pot connection. I'll have no idea what that means later on.
Locked.
Fucker. Alright, so something on the ground there. On the steps over here. But again, it's a flowery place. There are many things here that might seem weird. So let's look at the ground. Shards of pottery.
Fragments of a flower pot. It fell down here. The Kew Gardens symbol.
Now that's interesting. Especially that they leave them right here. Might change something, but I'm not sure what.
A fragment of a flower pot.
Because they sort of, they've done a switch, but it was not what I thought that it would be. Was that it? Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so I'm totally not ready for this, I feel like. I feel like I should go and do something else. Or actually, I will look at these. If there's anything new here. No. So... I can't remember the plant names. Damn it, Watson. Messing up his circles. So I don't remember the plant names. I have no idea what this is all about except for worshipping the god, and I don't remember the god's name. But here we go. I shouldn't rush this, but I will. Oh.
Do you have friends at Kew Gardens?
None. Not worthy there.
So the Kew Gardens symbol, symbol of a broken pot on a broken pot doesn't really match, but this one branded flower pot, so I guess it's this one.
Nevertheless, we have seen Kew Gardens flower pots in your yard. How could they happen to be there?
What? Our sacred place you permitted yourself to search? Sacrilege.
No, really now. There was a theft of plants at Kew Gardens a matter of days ago, and we believe the pots we found here may be connected with it. Please tell us, were you involved?
No. Those plants were ours. They had stolen them from us.
How so?
Their director, Dump, I believe.
Done.
Yes, that's what I said. He borrowed from us 3 of our sisters for the exhibition at his green-fly-infested gardens. But he never gave them back to us. Excuses and imbecility. So we went in and saved them.
I see. So, if you stole those rare plants from them, then it means... Ah, I get it. Bravo, Holmes. I think the case is solved.
No, we did not steal. We saved. Well, as a matter of fact, we were unable to find our 3 plants.
I beg your pardon. And yet you took all of the exotic plants from the stand.
They had disappeared. It was the least we could do. They stole our sisters, and so we stole theirs.
Okay, so we're still back in the original narrative of plant destruction. Would have taken me a long fucking while to sort that shit out if he hadn't just told me that. Like, maybe I could have figured it out in the end, but weird. Okay.
Green Grand Mystic, we are ready to become devotees and gain access to your temple.
What is the name of our Lord, our God King?
Oh, this is too easy. Buried chemistry flask, is that his name?
Our God King's name is Treewan, Green Grand Mystic.
Oh la, good, I like you. Here is the holy key to the wisdom place. Holy donation, can you make whenever you so wish?
Thank you so much.
I pray you to taste our fertilizer substance. From the burdens of life it helps to free.
But of course.
Raw sap, it is called. It is near the entrance.
Well, we will leave you to your meditation.
Raw sap. So they know a little bit about plant sort of chemistry at least, but Maybe not much. Watson? Is he still standing up there? Alright. Drugs. Opium. So Sherlock Holmes has a drug habit, or he used to.
That should be the raw sap that the Green Grand Mystic spoke of.
I don't think I want to take it. Don't sniff it.
It is rather delicious, and of an excellent quality.
My word, Holmes. Their sap is like a form of cocaine.
Why did you take it? Why did I take it? I'm the one who clicked it. Ooh. Starting to see shit soon. The cocaine, I think, is more like a sort of, what's the word for you know, perking you up. Our members are altruistic angels. Lord Sherbrooke, Mr. Mackenzie, attorney at law, chief inspector, Stapleton, architect, wife of Lieutenant Colonel, and the Lieutenant Colonel themselves, Coldstream Guards, wife of Sir H. Pakenham, jewelry of Royal Halls, Deputy Mayor, Director General, Police Commissioner. So they have a lot of cocaine addicts.
The list of plant friends and benefactors, lawyers, well-known manufacturers, political leaders.
And that's where the cocaine goes. That is a locked door.
This door is locked, but I can try to open it.
I thought he was... I didn't even check his clothing. He looks weird. I guess he's high on coke. What is it? Oh, sideways one. Yeah, okay. And that one's just spinny thingy. These are getting increasingly complex in a way, but then the sort of mechanisms are... I should spin it from this one. The mechanisms are sort of... Or the mechanism stays the same. So it sort of doesn't bring much new to the table, but then again, you know, would I even want to? So this one next. No, yes, perhaps. Is there another hole? Yes. Don't mind me, I am just picking a lock.
Praise the grand tree, praise it!
This must be Trewan, the Divine Syndicate's god.
Looks kind of cool. See if it sort of opens. There we go. I was just about to say if it opens any doors to, you know, poisoning stuff, because it looks like a man-plant hybrid.
These instruments are used for smoking opium.
Yeah, take some of that while you're at it.
This cabinet is full of chemicals. They are the same as the ones we found in the laboratory at Kew Gardens. That would be enough to perform the most difficult of chemical experiments.
And what is the experiment going on now? They're extracting something. Just diluting it in that. Or mixing it. And then that liquid, whatever it is, ends up in that flask. And I am no chemist. That has nothing to do with that. Okay, so I guess it's just sort of, it's just there.
A vast amount of opium.
Opium balls. Never seen opium balls. Tripping balls. Now we know that these guys can also concoct all kinds of different things. Not sure Sherlock knows Chinese, at least fluently. So object of interest. I think we need an object of interest to be used here. Whoops. So the only thing left is to go home and perform the analysis, because that's what I've sort of been waiting for. I've been curious about that. Oh, is this a door too? Yes. So we'll finish this one first, and I'll not rush it. Do not touch, because they might be poisonous.
Caterpillars. They are raised as food for certain plants. Let's take them.
All of them? Shit. Sherlock really has, he's got no scruples. He's doing shit. Here is Donia muscipula.
A tropical plant. Nothing of interest.
This looks like the plant they destroyed.
A tropical plant. Nothing of interest.
And when I say they destroyed, I do not believe these guys, of course, destroyed those plants.
A tropical plant. Nothing of interest. A tropical plant. Nothing of interest. A tropical plant.
It's the same one.
A tropical plant. Nothing of interest.
But here, Diabolica. Carlina Inebrii. And so I guess, of course, I guess they had more of those plants than the one set.
These 3 plants are identical to the ones shown at the exhibition. I shall take them.
Jesus, dude. He doesn't really give a fuck. Alright. So they do have the poisonous plants, and I shall return them possibly later. Unless I'm gonna slice them up. And we shall see whether, because the caterpillars are sort of an obvious sign, but then again, you know, they needed caterpillars there as well to feed the plants, I would imagine, after they stole them. But we'll figure all that out in the next episode. Right now we are going to, or not right now, but next time we're going to analyze whatever we had in the gold jar. I'll see you there.